As somebody who was born and raised here in New York, Radio City Music Hall has a special place in my thoughts and my heart. I remember as a young boy my parents taking me to, I think it was an Easter or a Christmas show at Radio City Music Hall, and being blown away by the opulence and the atmosphere of that iconic building. And as we know, there has only been one fight held in Radio City Music Hall, and that involved the great Roy Jones Jr. Now, on April 13th, we return once again to Radio City Music Hall, and in a fight that will feature the 2012 Fighter of the Year, Nonito Donaire, against two-time gold medalist from Cuba, Guillermo Rigondeaux. So it's a fitting return to Radio City Music Hall, and I really believe that the fans will be thrilled, the city will be thrilled, the fighters will be thrilled, and the whole boxing world will be thrilled by this event. As you may know, Radio City Music Hall is owned and managed by Madison Square Garden, and it's part of that great umbrella that Jim Dolan rules over. And so we don't see obviously any disloyalty to Madison Square Garden in doing this event at Radio City Music Hall. And I want to bring up to the microphone the Executive Vice President. Be familiar with him as the recent trainer of Miguel Cotto. Please welcome Pedro Diaz.
Quiero darle las gracias a Torrán, a HBO y a la Comisión de Nueva York.
I'd like to thank Top Rank, the Boxing Commission, for putting this together.
Quiero darle las gracias a toda la prensa presente y a todos los que nos están acompañando el día de hoy.
I'd like to thank everyone that's present.
Solamente quiero hablar de un tema.
I'd like to speak about one subject.
Quiero darle las gracias y felicitar a Nonito y su equipo de trabajo por todos los logros alcanzados.
I'd like to congratulate Nonito for everything he's accomplished.
Solamente me gustaría aclarar algo.
I'd like to clear something up.
Hace unas horas que Nonito planteó que Rigondeaux no quería hacerse test antidoping.
Nonito claimed that Guillermo Rigondeaux did not want to do anti-doping testing.
Rigondeaux y su equipo estamos listos para hacernos test de doping desde hoy, de manera sorpresiva, hasta el día de la pelea.
We are willing to do random testing at any time from now to the day of the fight.
Solamente quiero que quede bien claro algo.
I'd like something to be very clear.
En la mañana o en la tarde salió la noticia que Nonito no, que Rigondeaux nos hacía prueba test, y en la tarde o noche nos propusieron la bala para hacer los test.
In the morning, news came out that we didn't want to do the testing, and in the afternoon, they said VADA was going to be conducting the testing.
Eso está muy bien, que lo aceptamos.
That's fine, and we accept that.
Pero quisiéramos decirle a Nonito
But we'd like to let Nonito know
que él es un gran boxeador
that he is a great fighter,
y que nos gustaría que todo estuviera claro.
and that everything would be clear.
Por eso siempre nos gusta imitar a los mejores.
That's what we always like to do with the best do.
La VADA es una asociación voluntaria.
VADA is an association that's voluntary.
La USADA es una asociación que le realiza doping a los deportistas olímpicos de Estados Unidos.
USADA is an organization that conducts testing for Olympic athletes in the United States.
Pero además también le realiza doping al hoy por hoy el mejor actor que tiene el ring, que se llama Floyd Mayweather.
And is also the doping agency that the best boxer uses, which is Floyd Mayweather uses.
El mejor actor del ring.
Best boxer in the ring, in the business.
A otra gran estrella de boxeo como Miguel Cotto
Another great star like Miguel Cotto
y muchos otros.
and other athletes.
Por eso le propusimos a Nonito y a su equipo de trabajo
That's why we proposed to Nonito and his team
que la USADA, estamos listos para que la USADA también nos haga test antidoping,
we are prepared for USADA to be part of this testing also.
que nos haga test de sangre y de orina desde ahora hasta el día de la pelea.
They can conduct urine and blood tests whenever they like, randomly, from now to the day of the fight.
Eso no puede ser una causa para que empañe este gran combate.
Let's not let this get in the middle of this great fight.
Quiero decirle a todos que el día 13 de abril
I'd like to tell everyone that on April 13th,
se van a enfrentar dos grandes de boxeo.
there will be a great boxing exhibition of one of the two greatest fighters in this weight class.
Va a ser una noche memorable.
It's going to be a memorable evening.
Pienso que va a ser una pelea que va a ser un clásico mundial.
I believe it's going to be one of the great classics in boxing.
Gracias a Nonito y a todos nuevamente.
Thank you for Nonito, and thank you everyone.
All right, well, thank you for having me up here. Thank you, Top Rank, and I think this event on April 13th is going to be, like everyone's been saying, it's going to live up to the hype that I think all the boxing worlds wanted to see. You have Guillermo Rigondeaux, the two-time Olympic gold medalist, and then one of the pound-for-pound kings, Nonito Donaire. I don't think we need to talk about what Nonito's done. I think his record speaks for itself. I think you're going to see the best Nonito Donaire coming out on April 13th. I don't think we've yet to see it, and we've seen a pretty darn good Nonito Donaire so far. So I think the best is still yet to come. We have a lot of respect for Rigondeaux and what he's done, but this is professional boxing, and winning gold medals, and that's great, and it's a great accomplishment. But these are pros, and Nonito's professional, and I think he's going to show that on April 13th, and I think the world's going to see that as well. Thank you.
Guillermo Rigondeaux is a great professional champion who hopes to duplicate, if not exceed, the great career he had as an amateur boxer, winning 2 gold medals. Now, that is an incredible achievement, winning 2 gold medals, because it means winning medals 4 years apart, as you know, because the Olympics occur every 4 years. So there are very few fighters that win multiple gold medals. Teofilo Stevenson, I think, won 3 or 4. But to win 2, particularly in the lighter weight divisions, is something special. You've seen Guillermo Rigondeaux fight. He is a complete fighter. He is wise in the way of boxing. He's very fast, and he packs a punch. And I know that on this stage in Radio City Music Hall, with the whole world watching, he will give the performance of his life. So please welcome the WBA champion, Guillermo Rigondeaux.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Guillermo Rigondeaux.
Good afternoon, I'm Guillermo Rigondeaux.
Bueno, el que me conoce prácticamente, yo estaba asustado, yo pensaba que ya la pena no se iba a dar ya.
I was kind of worried for a second if I was going to fall through.
No, pero gracias a Dios, yo pienso que si hay pelea, que ya está confirmado que es seguro.
Thank God that now it's confirmed and that there's a fight moving forward.
Bueno, ya prácticamente está confirmado para el día 13 de abril, aquí en Nueva York, que todo el mundo espera en la afición, que traigo lo último. Regalito del 2013, nadie sabe eso todavía.
April 13th, the fight is confirmed. We're moving forward and get ready for April 13th. There's so few surprises, especially for 2013.
Bueno, ya prácticamente ya todo quedó confirmado. Gracias a todos ustedes por venir y que me vean el próximo 13 de abril. Muchas gracias.
Thank you for all coming out here today. We would like to thank, Top Rank, HBO, Caribe Promotions, and get ready for April 13th. You're going to see a Rigo you've never seen before.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Will be fighting for his title and also for the WBA belt on April 13th. 2 nights before, he will be honored by the Boxing Writers Association of America as the 2012 Fighter of the Year. That's an accolade that every fighter, every professional fighter wants. Very few have made it. Some fighters have made it multiple times, but it's really a great, great honor. And certainly in this case, very, very well deserved. And then a couple of months later, a few months later, he and Rachel will be expecting their first child. So this is quite a year for Nonito. I don't have to go on and talk about his abilities. Thanks to HBO, you've seen him 4 times last year, so you can judge that for yourself, as the Boxing Writers Association people have done. So please welcome the WBO 122-pound champion, Nonito, the Philippine Flash, Donaire.
Good afternoon, guys, everyone. Thank you, Bob. Well, first of all, I want to thank HBO for giving me the opportunity that I have last year. I've had 4 fights last year. It was incredible, and getting the honor fight of the year is even amazing. So thank you, HBO, for that, and for this opportunity. Top Rank, thank you for always having my back and giving me fights, great fights. We're very excited to be fighting at a historical venue. Radio City Music Hall. I'm bad with names, but thank you for that. We're very excited to be here with Rigondeaux. He has accomplished a lot. We respect what he does, and so that's pretty much what it all comes down to. Is April 13th. They didn't say much. They're gonna train hard. We're gonna train hard. I'm gonna train hard. April 13th is the day where people will know who's the best 122-pounder. So again, maybe Mr. Hyde over here saying that I didn't have anything, in this radar, and I still will say that Rigondeaux is a great fighter, but I believe that he still needs experience, But again, he will prove that in April 13th, and they believe in their fighter. But I believe in myself, and it will be an exciting fight. So, that's something to look forward to. Thank you.